So hey cousins, what's up, what's up? You already know it's your favorite cousin and I'm back with another video. So happy Wednesday. In today's video, let's talk about how you can stop being so convenient. You can regulate your nervous system and you can take your power back. What I mean by these three things is simply this. By not being so convenient for others is doing a wellness check on yourself. When you're asked to do things, when you are almost obligated to do things for other people because you were once a people pleaser, or it's just in your nature to be helpful to others. You just have that gift that God has given you. And as we explained in the last video, having empathy and genuinely caring for people that you know and you don't know is a gift from God, because everyone does not have that gift. And we go through life thinking that people are more so like ourselves than different. But the reality is, it's not. Life does not work like that. Okay? You have been through a lot, and everyone has a story, but your heart was not hardened. Your heart was not tainted, and you still cared for people, even when in the midst of not being loved or cared for properly yourself. And let's talk about that, because it brings me to this point. You can say no without feeling guilty. You can say no without overly explaining yourself, or, you know, overly feeling bad within. It's not a bad thing to say no. And as we also stated before in the last video, if people are around you because you are loving, you are giving, you have a good spirit, you just attract all type of people, then if they are around you for the wrong reason, as we know, you need to get rid of these people and move far away from them, because it brings me to point 3. You will be drained. You are going to be drained to the point where you and your nervous system is going to go into flight or fight mode. So you won't be able to do the things that you were called to do, you need to do, not just for yourself, but for the people that depend on you, meaning like your family, your children, your husband, your wife, whomever your family dynamic consists of. You can't show up for them because you are constantly being there for people who constantly take, and do not give. You're constantly entertaining these one-sided relationships versus relationships that can be a back and forth transition. That is the point of relationship. Okay? So, moving forward, learn how to say no without feeling guilty, even if it's uncomfortable to you. Sit in it. Get used to it. Dwell on it, because it's going to be a way of life for you moving forward. Learn how to not become or continue to be a people pleaser, because pleasing people and helping people are two different things. Pleasing people is when you want to say no, but you don't. When you don't have the time, but you make it. When you're going through your own problems and your own things, which we all are. You know, none of us are exempt from problems and things like that. But when you don't check how you feel first, when you don't ask yourself, is spending time with this person and helping them with the same problem maybe you've helped them before with, or the same conversations over and over and over, and they go back and just do the same thing. Is this helpful for you, or is this really helpful for them? These are the things you have to ask yourself, because the reality of it is people are not going to do anything that they're not ready and willing to do. And you can't make them be ready or willing to do it. So what is the point of, wasting your time after you've already had this conversation several times, or if you've already, gave advice on the same situation several times? It become pointless. It become draining. And I'm not saying not to help people. If that's what you got from this video, you're not understanding what I'm saying. What I am saying is this. It's okay to say no. It's okay to put you first. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to change your mind. And most importantly, it's okay to say not right now. And what that is going to do is going to give you confidence. It's going to stop you from being a people pleaser. It's going to set boundaries in your life. And you're not going to continue to drain yourself, to drain your nervous system. Because a lot of times these things show up in our health because we're stressing over not just what we have going on, but other people as well. So this is not selfish to simply say no. It's not selfish to simply say not today. But most importantly, it's not selfish to check your mental health, your mental status, before you go and help someone else. Because those of us who are healers, those of us who are called to be there for people, it can become draining. And if we don't replenish ourselves, then we can take on so much that it can drown us. And so many women and men has been down this road before who have gotten sick because not setting boundaries or putting themselves first has manifested in their bodies, and they become physically ill. And I always state, the same people that helped you get in that position will not be inconvenienced when you need them or when it's your time of need. So just think about that. I hope that this helps someone today, and I hope that you learn something. But most importantly, I hope that you understand that no is just a statement. It's a one word, 2 letters, And you do not have to overly explain yourself, because you just don't have to. Just simply know is enough. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and love people around you. Love on them, support them, love them, whatever. But make sure you check in with you first. I'll see you guys next video.